Hello, and welcome to this extremely intermittent, quite irregular author, career, and life update video here on this august channel for Jared Garrett and Jerry Ironspear. Let me give you some updates on where things are at. First off, I think I've mentioned before, I had a really huge series of lofty goals that I was going to accomplish for the year 2026. And I got started weak and it got worse. For a large number of reasons, I have not been as productive writing as I have been productive in everything else, though. Like, every other aspect of life has been extremely productive. Our home is in better shape. The landscaping is in better shape. The garden is buttoned up finally. Oh boy, I finally figured some stuff out recently with drip and sprinklers stuff. Don't be intimidated by sprinklers. You can mostly do it yourself. Installing them yourself, I don't recommend. But the rest of it, oh man, anyway. So it's been productive, but not in writing. However, I have finished that first romance novel that I'd been talking about. It was just taking me too long. It's a little long. I need to cut about 10,000 words out of it. I've loved writing the romance novels. They're fun. They're a great writing exercise. They're actually turning into really good books. I've learned a ton about characterization and about motivation and internal and external conflicts and a lot of factors that kind of bring people together and push them apart, and how you can write characters who are trying to do their best but just do make mistakes because of personal predilections and issues. So that's been a really good experience to write those. That book is going to be published this year. I do it myself. It's not a big deal. Under a different pen name, J.G. Nathan, if you care. And so that'll be the fourth romance novel, which is pretty good, honestly, for 2 years. I'd like to do a couple more next year. I was going to do 3 this year, just the one. So now that that's done, I've got my religious nonfiction, inspirational nonfiction that I'm working on. It's a project that I've been working on for a little too long, honestly, to really not be as far as I'd like to be. But I'm going to get this draft done this month. So I've written a few different kind of partial drafts and run them by partners and stuff like that. And we've gotten somewhere that I think I'm really happy with. So I'm going to start. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to just try to draft this whole thing, 50 to 60,000 words, in August. I've got some solid outlining done, and today the goal will be to be pretty confident. I'm always flexible, but pretty confident about what the direction is and the shape of this project, and I'll start drafting some new words, which is going to be great. I do have, so that's going to be new words for the rest of the year. For more new words, very likely I will, if I can just get that done, I will jump back into the Showdown at Serpent Ridge. It's called the Dragon Scale Posse series. You know, that book I wrote 8 years ago, and now it's great. It's done. It's done, Zeroni. And I have about 10,000 words of detailed outline for the rest of it, for the other 2 books. I would like to draft those books because I think it's just going to fall to me to publish those myself. I'd like to do a Kickstarter. Since I'm going to do a Kickstarter, I thought I'd do the whole thing, all 3 books being published in a staggered publishing schedule over, I don't know, 6 months or something like that. But I'd love to do that sometime early to mid next year to get those done. I'm excited about that project. It's a lot for me to learn how to do. But that's all for the new words. Existing words is I've got a memoir done, but nobody wants it. And so eventually I will probably publish it myself. But I think I need to finish my religious nonfiction that's about my life, and then come back and see what is the rest of the story to tell from the second one. That'll be good. And then I have a book I'm going to start publishing on Royal Road before too long. It's fun. There's stuff I got to work on. And I have not learned how to market books yet, but I have a possible opportunity to mentor if it doesn't require too much money. Finances, man, I tell you, they've taken some hits lately. So that's the author update for now. August, let's see if I can get this book drafted. 50 to 60,000 words. Let's go, right? I can do that. I can absolutely do that. I've done that before. I think I topped out at 66,000 words in 1 month. For life update, though, it's been hard. We're navigating a year where my wife changed to a new job. It's a better career path, but it's less income for now. And that's been good. It's been fine. No particular concerns there, other than just trying to be a little more tight and keeping our intentional budgeting and careful approach so that we can do the things that we would like to do. Not have things, but do things, right, with our family. We've got a missionary out. We've got another missionary preparing to go out, which is great. Medical stuff has been kind of tough for a couple of kids, really more one than anybody else. And then there's me. I've had not a lot this year, except for what I did have was, whoa, crap, man. So I had terrible, just grinding, tearing my flesh off pain in my face that was determined to be an infected cyst in my bone under the tooth. The tooth was fine. It was under there, and it was just horrific. I've had kidney stones, guys. I've had 2 surgeries on my shoulders. I've had 2 surgeries on my knee. I've had a surgery on my right foot. I've had major pain before. Nothing like what I experienced 2 weekends ago. 2 weeks ago, Friday, I was blind practically from pain. It was excruciating agony. I don't know any other good words for it. Excruciating agony, exquisite awfulness, I guess, maybe. Anyway, so I had emergency surgery after a long, very painful weekend. And it's been on the improvement ever since. It's slow, but I'm getting there. And something happened in all those 2-3 weeks that disrupted my sleep. I haven't had a good night's sleep. I haven't had more than 5 good nights sleep in the last 3 weeks. Not sure what's going on. Figure it out. It's probably just a phase. I'll get through it. But I am going to the gym regularly, and I am still losing weight. And when it hurts too much to eat, it's a nice boost to losing weight. I don't recommend that. That's unhealthy. But anyway, that's the update. I hope you've stayed around this long. I appreciate all you do. I appreciate you sticking with me and being invested in my career. I'm invested too. I'm always full of lofty goals. My goal is to have a system that I can start to adhere to before too long, and not let things that pop up that need to be done utterly wreck that system. Anyway, thanks again. You're awesome. You keep doing what you got to do. You let me know if there's anything I can do to help you.